takes ouchies either way.
Whatever.
He does take ouchies, and then
Whatever.
Not
he's
much.
gonna go to Ingram.
He gets slapped a little. It's
So he did
okay.
take 3 damage on his turn. Did he make that DC 15 Constitution save?
DC 15. Oh, yes, that's right.
He looks constitution-y.
Well, he's about to be
Constitution.
he's about to be dead. So
Why would you do such a thing, Ingram?
because he's a bad man.
Yes, he makes that.
Murder.
Wait, and is this necrotic damage as well?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, your bleed is necrotic. Isn't
Oh
it?
yes.
Cool.
Yeah. But does he have
Because he
resistance
wants to
to
check
necrotic?
if he probably has resistance to necrotic.
Yeah,
like an
yeah,
ass.
makes sense. All right, cool. Better not be an undead creature because 5e's bullshit and doesn't. Ollie and I
You
argue
know,
about
it's
this.
a case-by-case basis.
Yeah,
you
I know.
asshole.
All right, so anyways, make my attack.
All right.
Are you fluffing kidding me, Maggie? I'm
You still
going
got
to.
your-
I know. I have a 75% chance of success. Fail.
Oh.
All right, do that again. There
That
we go.
one's gonna do it.
So I mean, I rolled so shitty. Only 8 and a 7. All right, do my damage. My dams.
The dammy.
I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm gonna re-roll all of it. So before I add my
We
other
roll
thing.
everything.
So it's gonna be 10 for a base. So it's 10 plus give me 1 second. 10 plus 7, right? So it's gonna be 17 total, which is super lame, but just making sure I'm not fluffing this up. Yeah, 17 total, and then I add the 7 more, so 17 becomes 24, and then of course I'm going to Divine Smite, my other smite, which does 12 more points of damage. So my, what did I just say? 24.
With the
so
extra 1d8.
I'm gonna do that 1 second. So 24 goes to 36.
36.
Roll 1d8. 41.
A lot of damage.
And for the record, for the necrotic, just to be flat, is 10. Out of that, it is 10.
10.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Because you see how like my roll 3d6 right there covers the first 2d6 and then the other
Gotcha.
one. You know what I mean? So.
Sorry, just doing some math really quick.
Yep. Math hurts brain pieces.
We love math. We love math. That's why we play D&D.
All right, so that actually is going
Old
to
school, man.
make him lose his
I know,
his
I'm
spirit
done.
guardians. However, you started your turn, the spirit guardian, Scott. So wisdom saving throw.
I'm cool with it. Because listen, I wisdom well. Oh, damn it! I Eric'd it.
Ho ho
Rip.
ho!
Oh, come on! That's my punishment.
And you paid for your insolence.
Wait, but I more
With
than
blood.
doubled it, Maggie. Thank you.
And so that's 19 points of necrotic damage from that.
Fuck me! Oh my god!
But you did end his spell.
Yeah, but I got the shit kicked out of me.
Yeah, well, you're about to get some more shit kicked out of you
I'm not worried
you,
about
you and Laura each got a soldier coming at you.
Whatever.
Oh yeah!
Get
These
past my
guys.
19 AC.
Kiss my 19 EC. Yay! I hit Laura for 10 points of damage.
Oh no!
And then we got one coming at Ingram. Oh, nope. Can't do that because it's got to be an advantage. He's got an advantage.
Oh shit! Mimiton reminded me. Because I am a ASMR, I have Celestial Resistance. So I actually have resistance to necrotic damage. So that 19 is actually half. So instead of 19, I took.
You should
I
have
took
remembered
9.
that a long
So
time
I get
ago.
I get 10 more
Rip.
added on, so it's 38. And last time, how much did you deal to me with this bullshit?
He dealt 3. Was it? No, that was it.
It was 13, right?
Don't
13
retcon too much. 'cause
Oh,
of your-
okay. I'll keep it off from last time. Thank you, Mim. I forgot.
it was
It's the first
12.
time it came up.
You fuck.
I don't have to add that 6 back on, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
I forgot.
Take
ASMR.
the sword.
All right, and so
Fine.
the other attack is going to miss Ingram. The other two are now in a scuffle with after breaking himself out of the bonds. He's joined Garrett in fighting these two soldiers, and the other 3 are still surrounding Gadira, who apparently you guys have just left to her fate.
Well, I snake. You know what I mean? Just cut off the head of the Hydra to Oh wait.
Oh, wait a
Worked
minute.
so well last time.
Hail Hydra.
Yeah, that's not a single hit. All right, so that's 3 attacks
Any
versus you and 3
disappointment?
misses.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to
disappointment there.
beat
That
up.
was
I want
genuine sadness.
to beat up Gadira. She's been sitting there in the back, looking so much better than everyone else. she needs to be in the hurt box for once. All right, after that, soldiers is going to be Lore.
Hey, guess what I'm gonna do? This guy gave me an idea. He did.
He did.
Oh,
Ah,
wait.
damn it! Hey!
Yeah.
Combat stops as lawyers come out and sue you for copyright infringement.
Where the hell is the spell card button? I can't even find
The
it.
spell
There it is.
injunction.
Oh, I would love like Shadowrun for that to be a thing. Like, I have copyright on this spell. Excuse me. You're not allowed to cast it.
A 2-session arc where you have to get sued in court to defend yourself for using the spell. You can't tell me that Magic Missile is not public domain.
So this will attack both the soldiers attacking me and Ingram and bad guy McBadface. It's a 14 save, 13 damage right now. The spirits around him is mostly a red mist. Though occasionally you'll see like claws and things scrabbling people from inside.
Yeah, he fails. So it's 14?
13 damage, and guards too.
Oh yeah, the guards too. Oh geez, yeah, they're.
That's why I did it, because we're outnumbered now. Not that Ingram cares.
Yeah, I was just like, who's outnumbered?
Hits for the floor.
Yeah, they failed too. So these guys are starting to look cut up already. And is that your whole turn, Lore?
Just for shits and giggles, my movement action will be running around Elias. But consider that's what I'm doing the whole time, is running around him like a rat that you're trying to catch. Yeah, because I fucking know it's annoying.
All right, and so on his turn, he's going to make 2 more attacks against Ingram, but he's also going to cast a spell on you, and so all 3 of you need to make me charisma saving throws.
I'm so good at charisma saves.
It's
It's my best saves. I get +5. I rolled a 6. Oh, I gotta add that D4.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
I might as well add D4 just because I don't know what the save is.
Fucking 13.
Ooh, I created on my.
All right, so Gadira, you're actually going to save. Ingram, unfortunately, you do not.
Because, you know, all the saves.
16.
when-
Whew.
Do you remember when barbarians back in the day had, what is it, advantage or what is it, bonus to saving throws or whatever when raging? Not anymore.
So so now you have whenever you roll an attack roll or a saving throw, it's literally the
take
opposite of
D4
bless.
off. It's
You take a D4 off of it, so you're gonna roll 2 D4s every time you do anything.
Yep.
And he's going to swipe you twice with the chains, the floating chains there, and so let's do some damage. Ooh. That is a double crit, my friend.
Oh!
The dreaded.
Bye, Ingram.
I mean, he's rolling 4d20, so the likelihood is higher.
So we have 15 points of damage for the first one and 16 points of damage for the second one.
That's fine. That's easy. So it's -7 and -8. I should have gone with that armor, huh? The adamantine
Who
armor.
needs armor?
It ignores critical hits.
Oh yeah.
And then
That's
from
pretty
there,
nice.
that is
I need some of that.
that's his turn, and it's going to pass to Gadira.
Okay. I still have 2 dudes attacking me, right?
Yeah, there's still 3. One of them is very injured though.
Oh, 3. The one that's very injured. I guess I will attack that one. I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon on that one as a bonus action.
Okay.
Oh, I just forgot that he was in my Spirit Guardians on his turn and had to make a save.
Oops, just a moment. You are correct, sir. You
Yeah,
are
let me
correct,
change it back
sir.
to an attack and just click it.
Oh yeah, he can also take a D4 from my ability.
He does save, so he just takes 4 points of damage from that.
Yeah, he takes 4 points from that too, so he can F off.
4 from this?
From my ability and 4 from yours.
No, not 4 from his, 7 from his.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
4 from me.
Let's
Okay.
give him this necrotic damage.
Of course.
Mine's Radiant, if
yeah.
that's an option. Sure.
Yeah, it said in the spell description.
It's Radiant. I thought so. I didn't know if there were other options, but yeah.
So that's funny. So as a caster of the spell, you know that to deal that sort of necrotic damage, you have to be an evil caster.
Oh, Law knew this guy was evil from the second he.
I
punched
guess
him
I
in the
will do
face.
Sacred Flame as my next one.
He's like,
Nice.
hi guys, and I'm like,
Charlie,
This
you
is
Lilligers,
fun.
guys. Hey, what do you
Optimus
like
is
about?
fun.
How do you like what I've done with the town here?
I don't like the decorations.
I don't like them.
So he needs to do a
Yeah,
dex
I'm
saving throw.
rolling, yeah, I'm rolling now. And what was the so
14.
he did 11 with damage with the first one for the weapon. That's going to drop the first guy. So this you're just going to attack the second guy with the
Yeah.
secret. Alright, cool. And he fails.
So 9 damage.
Ouch. All right, so that definitely hurts him.
And
You got
that is my actions.
okay. And so after Gadira is going to be Ingram.
awesome. He is of course going to, because I have an idea in mind, but can't really do it quite just yet. So he is going to make his attack advantage. Here we go. Let's hit this motherfucker.
And no one said like this guy's like undead or anything like that, right?
I said he might be a vampire.
Yeah, he asked him if he was a vampire.
But
Eric says
You
I
didn't
don't-
really,
I don't
you didn't really like
very-
explain that to
Oh,
Gadira
yeah.
or anything.
So
In the
you
middle
added a
of
total of +2. So
Yep.
yeah, that hits.
we'll
Yeah.
find out, Gadira.
Okay.
You know, hold your horse.
All right,
I
so
just have stuff I can do. That's why.
my damage. Should I just ignore telling you my necrotic damage to save time?
No, you don't need to. You can't ignore it just because he only has resistance. So
Oh, okay, cool.
Can you
So
imagine just
my damage then is going to be with 13 of it being necrotic and 16 of it being normal. So you can do that math real quick. I can't
Gotcha.
smite anymore because I think I only have 2 spell slots as a. He has a level 2 pally, only 2 spell slots. I can't smite anymore. How's he looking?
So as he stumbles back, but he's still up. He's wavering. But this is the first time it actually looks like he's injured.
Can you imagine
Ah!
Eric that always, for every situation,
-2. Got him.
Yeah.
Got him.
That's okay.
uses
so that's
turn
a
on
miss.
dead on everyone they
So
meet,
that's
just in case.
Just
Yeah, they ain't
I'm
getting
watching
surprised.
you.
Yeah,
If I see anything, if you just ever smell off to me,
they
you're
could
done
have
for.
that condition where they think everyone's like a doppelganger, like just in case.
that's my regular
Good
turn.
idea.
And then also, after I hit him a couple more times, because we're being surrounded by people and whatnot, I raise my sword to the air and call out to the people of the city, and I say, "Your city is being overrun by evil. To arms! Fight back the bringer of the horde. Let us take the day for Ilmater." Those look in your eyes, they can unimaginable darkness. They'll even fight with you.
Oh, he's
Right?
dark. He's brooding.
He's so edgy that I'm gonna fight with this man.
Wow, such edge.
I've been waiting for it. I knew something was gonna happen. I've been waiting to use it.
And so with that, you see the soldiers, the commoners around you, they were holding out for a while, sit there quietly for a moment, as there's a quiet moment of contemplation. Then you see one of the men step out, a face that looks kind of familiar, though you're not entirely sure where to place it. He speaks out and he says, "These are the men that fought for our freedom. These are the ones who gave us back our right to choose, and it was Father Elias who took it away. Let us fight for our freedom. and you see more people coming out, arming themselves with hose and picks and the variety of different weapons, and they march up to the soldiers, who kind of like recoil now in fear. And now on the soldiers' turns, so first the soldiers that are inside the Spirit Guardians need to. They are going to succeed, so that's 3 points damage. So unfortunately, that does not drop them, and they are all going to disengage and flee.
Does that provoke attacks of opportunity from the Spirit Guardians?
Get them on it, they're down, boys.
Well, they move at half speed.
They're also kobold spirits, so they would do that. If
they disengage from those kobold spirits.
They move at half speed.
I am unengaged from you, sir. And
I thought our relationship was working so well.
So
and then
so they didn't get very far.
But yeah, they are retreating. And that's going to be their turn. It's going to pass to Lore.
Because it doesn't surround you, so if you step forward, because you could easily move.
I could chase them.
And it would put them back in it.
I'm not going to chase them.
Oh, come
on! Where are you going?
Just kite him back and forth.
Recently with something, but I don't remember what.
I think it follows you. I can't remember if it just gets summoned around you. Oh, it does follow you. Okay, yeah. So I mean,
you know what? When in Celavu.
Oh, Jesus!
Thumpunk!
And I'm gonna do it at second level because the highest spell slot I have left, so it's double whatever this is.
It's oh my god, Ollie!
That's so much damage, though, dude.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You're like drain the life out of him.
He has resistance to necrotic.
Yeah, no, hold on.
It's now apparent. Hold on, that's
30,
still
49. That's 49 damage.
Okay, so Ollie,
that's 24.
How would you describe this kill?
Yes!
I scrabble up his back, like claws and everything in him. Grip the one ribbon that's basically like a wing, right? Like a wing tendril thing, like he's the Queen of Blades. Tear it out. I was like, you don't deserve life, and then basically tear his head back as I suck the life out of him, and then
screams in agony as he throws his head back. As he does, you see the various ribbons of the on his body. The red ribbons snap and fly off as he drops to the ground. You see dark energies pouring out of his body as Ollie just pumps this into him. You see the ribbons begin to float, almost like a canopy just kind of hanging over Ollie's back, like a cape standing behind him, as though Ilmater's hand itself was laid over him as he drives this energy into this creature, and it cries in agony. And you see its head, it just shudder in the last death throes, and then Lore releases him, and he slumps forward.
That's it, baby.
Okay, I mean, honestly, it's one of those things because the citizens came out wherever the biggest, densest part of soldiers is, because the whole idea is like, I want to strike enough fear into their hearts that they don't want to fight anymore. I would rather them surrender than suffer, because if they're not bad, if they were just being misled, then they can be called back to the herd. So I'm going to jump into the densest area and either hurt them or die trying and be brought back in front of them so that they can like witness the power of Ilmater. You know what I mean?
So what happens after that happens is even the fleeing soldiers, they stop just watching this display, and they drop their weapons, and then they prostrate themselves, and you hear them all they bring up a chant to Ilmater, begging for forgiveness. Some of them even going so far as self-flagellating, to running cuts up their arms and begging for forgiveness in their suffering.
I want to cast thaumaturgy to spawn 2 giant hands above everybody that are like wrapped in ribbons.
Nice.
And in this moment, this overwhelming support for Ilmater, you see the town just begin to they just send up a call to freedom, to justice.
Law will join the call. He'll like get as high as he can, and call out.
You see, Garrett walk forward to you. He's injured. You see a gash across his face that has been cut by a soldier. As he just kind of wipes the blood off, he walks up and you watch up and you heal him with your healing hand. You see the wound closes, but you know that the wound is deep. It will scar, but he will live. He looks just completely.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
He'll look badass during the next campaign. That's
and
really
channel
the
my
thing.
divinity and heal everybody up. Because with Beacon of Hope, everybody gets.
That's a great
like,
idea. Like
max
channel
HP.
divinity and like help heal the people that like
Heal the
magically.
shit out of you.
But Eric's like, he has this cool scar. Okay, it's still kind of cool. Okay, fuck you.
Well, the wound, like I
the
said,
funny
it
thing
closes
is,
up.
we were just like,
I still imagine that the wound, even though your wounds they heal, Scott, they will still scar up because they show the signs of previous suffering.
True, fair.
So
Fair.
so you see the scar, though faded at this point, looking as though it's been there for years. He smiles at you and he says, "I never, in 100 years of life, thought that I would ever find something that would make me feel proud of what I've done. Thank you for everything. I don't even know where to end."
Thor hugs him.
And he would return the hug. And with that, you
I don't look at him with disdain.
it's not just in my eyes. We will skip not months, but years. A total of 30 years pass. As you you guys say, you see a man standing, an older male, looking over a statue erected inside the center of Selim. The statue depicts three figures of disparaging size, but none of them more prominent than the others. All of them standing with a simple plaque that says "Freedom for All." And the man, he sits with a smile on his face, a slight scar across his right eye. There are a gaggle of children coming up behind him. Some of them pull on his pant leg, and they say, Garrett, won't you tell us the story, please?" He smiles, and he turns around and he says, "Well, about 3 miles outside of the city, in a small dilapidated church, a story began where 3 heroes were born. The story he tells to the children brings them joy, and as the children disperse after hearing the tale, one of them remains behind, a young girl who looks up to him, and she says, 'But what happened to them?' He looks up at the statue and he says, 'Well, as with all good things, their time together caused a rift, and they parted afterwards, each seeking their own destiny. Gadira, she went back to her homeland. She found herself a place in the Church of Ilmater there, eventually becoming the head, and there she remains to this day. Lore, he was never one who could stay in the place very long. He could never stay in a place for long. He sort of has wandered around. You see, for many years, if you saw a band of wandering kobolds, it would be a thing to fear. But nowadays, more than likely, they are the disciples of Lore, spreading his message, the all-important message, that Lore always intends to spread. Lore makes sure no suffer, big or small, no suffer.
No suffer.
And what of the other guy, the big one? Well, there's 2 types of people in the world: those meant for war and those meant for peace. Ingram was never meant for a world of peace. And after the world quieted down, when the horde went back east, he walked the exile's path. He is in Syrian now. It is alleged that he seeked the true source of human suffering, that he may take it on himself. In most worlds, this sentence would be a sad thing to say, but for Ingram, I truly hope he found that suffering. And with that, we will end the third and final chapter of our game. I just want to take a moment to thank our 3 PCs here. This is a personal world I created many years ago, and just being able to run you guys in this game, especially this game in particular, has been a lot of fun for me. And so yeah, take it away, Scott.
Yeah, listen, was it Leviatar?
Huh?
Was it Leviatar?
Yeah, what was he? What was the shenanigan there?
Was it the Priestess of Pain? The nine-tailed
No.
whip? That's her shit. That's
Do we
like,
just never know?
No, it wasn't.
Is this
He truly thought himself a person of Ilmater. I'm glad that
Like
Scott
a
caught that.
rifle?
I'm glad that Scott caught that. That was intentional, because it wasn't a fake out. It was intentional. In trying so hardline to be for Ilmater's message, he corrupted it,
Yeah.
and it's just something to think about.
Well, it's one of those things too, because like when I designed Ingram, I actually read the dogma for Leviatar, and I wanted to walk that fine line between being the corrupted and the righteous. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, no, in the past I've played some chick with nipple piercings and whips. I mean, I had to be. I mean, Leviatar's an awesome character, an awesome goddess to worship. So, come on.
I know who my next cleric's to anyway.
Hey, Maggie, who are you? How can we find you? Facepalm. Hard right now. Hard.
Only if you cosplay as that Olirant.
There might be too much hair for it, you know?
Count me in.
This was really fun, so thank you guys for inviting me on. And it was fun to play Gadira again. I really like her. And it was cool to see the story unfold. And it was nice being with you, Eric, for the first time as well. So thank you guys so much. And you can find me at Margaret Crone in all the places. Super easy. If you go to margaretcrone.com, it has all the links on all the social medias, where I'll let you guys know whenever we go live. Because of the holiday seasons, it seems like things are kind of winding down as far as other role-play stuff, because I'm usually on like a bajillion shows. But I will be over at Lost Initiative Show as well as Roll For It whenever holiday stuff is not going on. And you guys can check out my channel at Margaret Crone, where I'll be playing some stuff as well.
Awesome. Thank you, Ollie.
I'm Ollie. Ollie Rant in some places, Ollie Smith in some others. I do art streams where I've drawn lore, and I have a commission tomorrow at 9 p.m. BST, which I'm going to be doing a D&D commission, which I believe is some kind of mage. They're all the same. And then after that, on Tuesdays and Fridays, I play RimWorld, where you can watch a very sad story unfold. And hey, you might be part of that story if you're in chat. It's not a good thing, but it is a thing.
You might die. It's okay though.
We might.
I was happily married and tried to cheat on the person with Ollie, and now I'm gone.
Things went badly.
Right.
That's what happens. It's called karma for cheating on people.
Yeah,
exactly. And then on Wednesday, I'm on Scott's morning Mass Effect show as an Asari Huntress, and then after that, we do my show, which is in a homebrew world. There's some similarities to Eric's, which is super sweet, and we had a bit of a cliffhanger that we get to resolve, and then there's going to be a break for Christmas next week, and then hopefully afterwards coming actually with more stuff after Christmas. It's going to be the year. It is the year of Ollie.
That's what I'm saying. Like next year is gonna be like I'm going ham. I'm with you.
Yeah.
There you go. Awesome. And then, so let's see, Eric, who are you? How can we find you?
I am Eric. I do streaming with Scott on Fridays for a game there, and that's pretty fun. We 9 p.m. to midnight 30. For ESC. Jesus Christ, I don't even know where I am.
Wherever I
and-
live.
Yeah. I'm in the Discord. I'm pretty active, so you should definitely go down there and join the Discord. It's pretty cool. I'm also on Twitter at Kunsai64, and keep an eye out. I have some ideas I want to start doing in the new year. I'm not gonna be streaming really, but I have some YouTube stuff I'll do. But
Fun. Awesome, cool. And Delric. So you can find me, Google Delric. You find me in all of the various places that you want to find me. Maybe even your bedroom closet. So just be careful. I will give a quick little
he does
announcement. Just don't open the door, Ollie. Not on stream. You might pee yourself. So this upcoming Wednesday, I will be doing the typical shows and everything that I always do. However, next Wednesday, things will be changing up a little bit. Like, for instance, I'm not going to be doing the Mass Effect in the morning definitively because my wife's taking the day off at work, and I'm totally going to hang out with her. That's going to be awesome. And then the afternoon, Ollie might be canceling his show. But if I don't know it for a fact, but if he does, then I'll probably end up doing something over here. Don't know what, maybe some sort of salty Christmas Dark Souls or something. I don't know. We'll find out. And then Wednesday night's obviously Lost Initiative. So, and then the schedules literally scroll down. You'll find it there. All right, thank you all for hanging out. I'm so glad we got to do this little camp thing. It is great. It was a lot of fun. Intend to do more moving forward. I like the idea of a quick contained story. You know what I mean? So, and hey, listen, it was a lot of fun playing with Gadira and Lore. I honestly think our characters worked extremely well together.
They did really
They were
well
a good
together.
group.
The idea that we went separate ways at some point is fake news. So I personally am gonna.
Hey, he didn't say that was 30 years.
Yeah,
It could've
that's
been
true.
different For 20
It was
years.
actually like 15 days ago they split up. So,
It's weird. It's a weird way I'm phrasing it, but
Yeah.
I'm telling the story so I can make it sound dramatic.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. So, anyways, I'm gonna catch you guys later. See you in the Discord.